I might be coming out of my baking flop era. Thank you to everyone who commented on my last video with suggestions on how to fix the issue of the consistency of my chocolate for my chocolate covered strawberries. I've decided that I'm going to try out every single method and test which one is the best. So for this method, we're using butter and heating it over the hob. Now, I had a lot of people say that using spreadable butter is the wrong thing to do. You need the proper butter. So that is exactly what I did. I also saw loads of people say that I need to stir more slow. So this is sped up, but I promise you it was on a really low heat and I was stirring really occasionally, really slowly. I even tried adding some of the chocolate after it had already melted. The problem was the consistency was still quite thick. I feel like the butter didn't really do much. So I saw so many people say add vegetable oil. So I bought vegetable oil today and thought, right, I'm going to give this a go. So I put a few drops in, slowly mixed it to see if the consistency changed. And while it did get a little bit thinner, it wasn't thin enough. So I did decide to add some more. Once again, slowly stirring so that I don't make the chocolate seize again. And to my surprise, it didn't. And it actually became quite a decent consistency. It was a lot thinner, which was exactly what I wanted. And it was really smooth. It didn't have that sort of graininess. So I thought, right, let's give it a go. Let's dip a strawberry in. Me being stupid, didn't put the strawberries on a fork to begin with. I just decided to use my hand and it just completely fell out. The leaves fell everywhere. So the first one is a bit of a flop. Then I thought, right, I'll be sensible, use a fork, dip it in, and look how smooth and shiny that chocolate coating is. It is looking good so far. This method seems to be way better than what we had before. Getting off the fork was a bit of a struggle, so I've realised for my third and final strawberry, I'm going to put the fork in less far. This one, I think, turned out the best of the three with this method. So remember, this is butter, oil over the hob. I think these look pretty good. It's looking super smooth. The chocolate isn't grainy. It isn't too thick. I decided to try another experiment. I'm going to add some M&Ms to the top to see how the chocolate sets and if these fall off. I decided to use miniature M&Ms because they're smaller, and the mini eggs before just weren't working. They were falling everywhere. I'm back to see me try the other methods and if these ones turned out well when they're set.